Alright, we're up and at 'em. Here's where we're going, the Goody Gatskill Bridge in there. I forgot to say Buenos Dias, it's day 2. Because it is day 2. I said last night I'd like to be hopefully hiking before 6. And it is 5:55. Oh man, it always seems like it's about an hour and a half between when I wake up till when I start hiking. It would like to. It seems like that should be able to be faster, but I've never really been able to do it. Anyway, nice and cool this morning. Got about 3/4 of a liter of water left over that's already filtered from last night. I didn't drink overnight and didn't have with my breakfast shake this morning. So I think I'm not going to filter water right now. I'm just going to scoop a couple liters and get going. So plan is to hopefully push through the burn area before it gets too hot. Alright, so we're getting up here in segment 2. Kind of come out of the shade and into the sun, where I will be probably for the next 9 miles or so. Just past a nice hiker with her dog, who's preparing to push through this with her pup. Of course, that brings me back to last year. This is a really rough segment on dogs. Anyway, the sun's not too hot yet, so right now the sun's on me, but it doesn't really feel too bad. It looks like the high today is not quite going to be quite as high as it was yesterday. Yesterday the high was 90. Today the high is supposed to be 84. And so I was walking through, some of the hottest parts of the day yesterday on that road walk. That was pretty exposed. That wasn't too bad. My legs feel good this morning. I did take some ibuprofen, but who knows how much that's why my legs feel good. But really, my body feels pretty good. So hopefully this is a more enjoyable trip through segment 2 than I had last year. Kind of get the feeling that it is, but let's knock on wood here, because our big push through segment 2 last year started quite a bit further up from where I am, and it got hot, so there's a chance that I'm going to be crawling to that fire station, but so far so good. 5 deer. They're checking me out, trying to figure out what I'm doing. We saw a deer in this segment last year. Frida about pulled me down the trail trying to get those deer. Imagine if she would see 5. She'd be going nuts right now. What's up, deer? There is a lot more shade on this segment than I remember. I've been telling all kinds of horror stories, warning the people that I've come across about this segment. There was a stretch of this that was really brutal, and somehow my mind had told me that the whole thing was like that. I do not remember. So obviously this was, I'm still not too far past where we camped night 2 last year, so this was really early in the morning, because we did get up really early and started really early. So later we're going to get back out into the open area where it's Yeah, where the sun just pounds down on you. But segment 2 is not as bad as I remember. At least not the whole thing. I'm taking a little break, 5.5 miles in, filtering those 2 liters of water I scooped, and I'm getting a kick out of watching this guy climb across this rock. I don't know why this seems so interesting to me, but the way it sticks one end, and it's like a rock climber. We have reached the section, or the part of the section that I remembered being tough. The nice thing about today is we got a pretty nice breeze. We did not have a breeze last year, but I still feel the sun. The sun's still kind of warm. But there's no question, it's beautiful out here. The dead trees allow you to see a long ways. So we got to the boulder where we sought shade last year, early on day 3 last year. But been hiking with a couple nice hikers. Can you remind me your sorry?
Adam.
Alyssa.
And Alyssa. Yeah, I didn't get Alyssa's name. And this is Scully.
Mm-hmm.
Scully is doing great.
She's hot, but she's pushing on.
Yeah, it's been really nice being able to chat with some nice folks as we move on to the fire station. They probably want me to shut up so we can get some water. So
Yeah, are we there yet?
we're almost there. We're almost there. About 1.5 miles to the fire station. So 1.1. 1.1.
Uno point uno.
Uno.
My Hispanic friends would say.
Uno punto uno. All right. Took about a 2-hour lunch break there at the fire station. I actually didn't grab water from the fire station. I still had a little over a liter left when I got there, and there's water in 4 miles, so I didn't feel like I actually needed to go over to the fire station, so I just plopped my butt down in the shade. There actually were 2 hikers that were camped there, really nice guys with their dogs, who they made that push across segment 2 late last night. Like, they night hiked it, and so they had their tent set up there and hadn't actually packed up and left yet. So that was kind of nice. So we got there and had lunch with them, and a couple other hikers that we were camped with back at the river rolled in shortly after that and sat there and had a pretty nice lunch. So fortunately, there's pretty good chance I'm not going to see any of them again. Well, I'll probably see those 2 guys that they hadn't started yet. They're going to finish their day after me. They haven't hiked any miles yet today. But the others I may not. I don't know. We'll see. I think my plan is to go to Tramway Creek. Tramway Creek is about another 7.8 miles up the trail. So that'd be like a 17-mile day. But obviously, like, I started at 6 a.m., so it'd be a little bit more miles yesterday, but I actually can spread it out and take a couple pretty good sized breaks and still get to camp with plenty of time to get set up. So I think that's my plan. So I don't think I've mentioned on the vlog, but my dad Toofer and my German, so we've got 2 German short-haired pointers. My folks have been really helpful this summer watching one of my dogs, Harley, not Frida, who did the first head segments with us last year. My dog Harley and my dad Tooper are gonna be joining me at Kenosha Pass on Saturday morning, and we're gonna hike into Breckenridge. So let's see, what time is it? 5:30 almost, and camp is pretty much set up. So about a 16.8 or something. I don't know, something like that, 16.5 maybe, somewhere around there, mile day today. It looks like I got about the same mileage I gotta do the next 2 days in order to have like a 3-mile day into Kenosha Pass to meet my dad and Harley. So, here's it's light out, so here's a better shot of my humble abode for the Colorado Trail. So it's a pretty spacious one-person tent. I've got plenty of room for gear and stuff in there. I discovered that this tent is a lot harder to set up if you're on kind of loose ground, and I am right now. It definitely looked like a good place to lay a tent, but I kept losing my stakes when I was trying to put the trekking poles in to get it to prop up, and it took me a long time. This is the first time I've set it up on this type of ground. So anyway, pretty good day. I mean, hiked all of segment 2 today, and I'm probably about halfway through segment 3. That's all. This needs to be better. This is terrible. Yeah, I need to fix that. So I still don't have it set up that great, it looks like. But anyway, so yeah, that'll do it for today. I'll just take it easy and let my feet and legs kind of get some rest. I've hiked a lot since I've started, with not a lot of downtime in between, so it'll be good to take a load off and recuperate, and we'll get back at it tomorrow. So that's all for day 2. Buenas noches. GoPro, stop recording.